Do percentages confuse you? Don't worry. In this video, I will show you percentages the easy way using real life examples. Let's start. What is a percentage? We're going to start with the question, what is a percentage? Percent means out of 100. So percent means out of 100. So that's what we're studying. For example, let's look at some examples. I have 50%. What does this mean? Means 50 out of 100. What about 25%? It means 25 out of 100. What about 10%? It means 10 out of 100. Good job. So, we need to know that 50% is half. Always remember 50%, what does it mean? It means half. Let's look at percentages as fractions. So, number 2, we're going now to look at percentages as fractions and decimals, which is really important. So let's say we have a table here that we're going to look at percentage and fraction and decimal. So if I have 50%, how I can convert 50% to fraction? What did we say before? 50% is half. As a fraction, it's 1/2. What's the decimal form of 50% or half? It's 0.5. These are really important. You really need to remember these. Now, if we look at 25%, it's 1/4. And what's the decimal form? It's 0.25. What about 10%? 10% is 1/10, 1 divided by 10, and the decimal form is 0.1. Okay? And if you notice here, now if you ask me, how am I converting from percentage, let's say, to decimal? It's really easy. Look here. So I have 50%. It means 50 divided by 100, right? Because it is the number out of 100. That's what we said before. So 0 will go away. So I have now 5 divided by 10. It's I divide 5 and 5. I have 1/2. Okay? That's how I converted it into fraction. And now if I want to convert into a decimal, let's look here. I have 5 divided by 10. So if we divide by 10, I have only 1 0 here. That means I will go to the left one place. I will have 0.5. So if I have 25%, means 25 divided by 100. I have 2 zeros. I need to go 2 places to the left. So that's 1, that's 2. So I have 0.25. What about 10%? Means 10 divided by 100. 0 will go away. I have 1 divided by 10. I have 1 0, so I need to go one place to the left, 0.1. Okay, that's if you're wondering how did we convert from percentage to fraction to decimal. Now, I want you to remember something, that percent, fraction, and decimal are just different ways to say what the same thing, all right? So they are different ways to say the same things. These are equal, but different ways to say the same thing. This is really important to also know. Let's look at how. So now we have number 3. We're focusing on how to find a percentage of a number. Okay? How to find the percentage out of a number. A golden rule. All right, listen carefully. To find the percentage of a number, the first thing that you need to do is you need to change percent to decimal, right? This is very important. You need to change percent to decimal. Then you need to multiply. Please remember these two things. To find a percentage of a number, you need to change percent to decimal, then multiply. Let's look at some examples. What color are we using for examples? Blue. All right. Example 1. Find 10% of 50. So, what's the first thing we said we need to do? Change percent to decimal. 10% is what? It's 0.1, right? Now I need to multiply. So 0.1, I do multiply by 50. What's 0.1 times 50? It is 5, because I move the decimal one place to the right. So I will have 5.0, it means 5, okay? Now, example number 2. Find 25% of 80. And here, please, you can pause the video to find the answer, and then you can correct yourself. So 25% of 80, we need to change the percent to decimal. It means 0.25. And now 0.25, I need to multiply it by 80. We said that we have 80. I need to move the decimal one place to the right. That means 2.5 times 8, which is 20. All right. Now, we will look at some real life examples. Okay, that's part number 4. Sorry if I'm going quick, but you can pause and repeat the videos as many times as you like. Now we're gonna look at real life examples. It's just a lot of content that I really want to cover in this video. Real life example, which is very, very important, and you'll find it in a lot of exams and even in Landtite, in NAPLAN, shopping discount. For example, let's look at an example. If they say a jacket costs $100, it is 20% off, and honestly this you'll see a lot in Lentite numeracy. That's like for teachers. It is 20% off. How much do you pay? Very, very important. And even you find it, as I said before, in NAPLAN. How much do you pay? I'm gonna write this in red as how to answer this. The first step is, what's 20%? Because we're saying 20% off. I said I'm gonna transfer or convert to decimals. So it's 0.2. And now 0.2 I multiplied by 100, the number, which is I move the decimal one place to the right, 2, then I still have 1 0, that's 20. Now, how much do I pay? So if a jacket costs 100 and I have $20 off, that's 100 minus 20, that's $80. That's how much I pay. Okay? Now quickly, let's look number 5, a mental math trick. A fast trick that will help you convert quickly. So 10% is you need to move decimal left, and I think I've mentioned that in the video. 20%, what's 20%? It's double 10%. Remember this, 20 is double 10%, and of course 50% is half. So for example, if I have 50% out of 60, and you need these tricks because like in these exams like Lentite, NAPLAN, you don't have a lot of time, so you need to learn a few tricks. So what's 50% of 60? 50% of 60, you need to remember that it's half of 60, which is 30. You see how quick? That's the answer. All right. And then the last one, practice time. Now it's your time to practice. So what's 10% of 200? I want you to answer these in the comments. What's 50% of 40? And what's 25% of 100? All right. So please answer these in the comments below. So like, subscribe and comment your score below. See you in the next lesson. Thank you for watching.